never sure whether we can do it. To all the countries, my thanks. To all the contestants, my thanks. To all the mentors, all the judges, all the mentors, all the chef contestants.
It is for me a tremendous honour and pleasure being part of this wonderful competition.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to all the ladies and gentlemen who've tuned in to the result announcement episode out here. It's been absolutely lovely. 3 days that have gone by. Opening ceremony started on Sunday, the 30th of January. And Monday and Tuesday, there was some fierce competitions across all the countries from around the world with 176 cameras recording in every little move with over 200 chef judges trying to make the best use of technology and giving the results. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are with the result announcement, and we've got the chairman and CEO of IIHM Hotel School, Dr. Bose, with me out here. The visionary, the man behind Young Chef Olympia that started way back in 2015. Here we are, Dr. Bose, with the result announcement. 2 days have been absolutely amazing with so much of camaraderie and battle that we've seen in the culinary tables around the world. Your take on the 2 days?
Yes, always very exciting time because when you announce the result, I'm sure the participants are super excited and a few of them will miss a couple of the heartbeats because this ultimately is one of the biggest culinary competition for the young chef of the world, and obviously everyone have done their best, and as we all say that everybody deserves a place in the top 40, top 50 young chefs in the world. So that itself is a big thing for them. But as in all the Olympiad, in all the international competition, there would be winners, and there would be, in our case, also 10 plate winners, which are fantastic because there will be top 10 who would be vying for the gold, silver, and bronze, and few more awards also. And then, of course, we have got the plate trophy, which will be for the 11th to 20th position. They will be vying for the top plate winner. So it's going to be extremely exciting. And we always, every time when we come at this stage, we know that the results are coming out as absolutely impartial, absolutely neutral. And that's the reason Young Chef Olympiad have sustained, survived, and thrived in the last 8 years because of the credibility of the judges, all the international judges from all over the world, and led by none other than the legendary Professor David Foskett and lead judge John Wood, Andreas Muller, and the other lead judges who have done such a fantastic job. I think we all have to applaud all the participants, those who would be in the top 10, those who would be in the plate 11 to 20th, and those will be not in that top 10 and plate, but they have really played well. So the spirit of Olympiad is definitely one of giving your best, and that's what all of you have done. I think congratulations to all the participants, everyone who have really cooked so well in the last 2 days. So thank you so much for being a part of this Young Chef Olympiad.
Fabulous. So we've just got about 1 minute left here. Dr. Bose, what do you have to say about the technology that has managed and helped us to achieve what we've done today?
Yes, I think Technology Olympiad. This was Technology Olympiad because apart from the culinary thing, the entire virtual Olympiad has been made in a way that everything is done very transparent way. All the judges are very happy. I was talking with the adjudicators. They are very happy. The way the cameras were in feet. I mean, they're all gone absolutely to the T. Everything went super efficiently, I must say. Thanks very much to the technology team at IIHM and entire IT team, the social and the digital team as well. They have also done some incredible work. I think this is a technology Olympiad because this has brought the world together through the technology. And so food and technology, what more you can ask for together? Food and technology has actually been the winner in this 8th IIHM International Young Chef Olympiad 2022.
Fabulous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 7:30 a.m. GMT by my watch and 1 p.m. IST. Time for moving over to the results announcement. I'd like to invite and bring in Professor David Foskett and Mr. Ronald Scott out here all the way from London to do the honors. And Professor Foskett, it's an honor to have you and Mr. Ron out here. Welcome. And over to you to carry forward the ceremony. Mr. Professor David Foskett, over to you.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's been a wonderful 2 days. The technology has worked well, thanks to the fantastic team at IIHM. And what it demonstrates is that IIHM is at the cutting edge, not just of culinary, not just of hospitality management, but at the world cutting edge of technology to bring all these countries together virtually around the world through technology. And I congratulate the whole team. And I want to thank especially also the judges who've given their time, to the administrators, to the entire team and people that don't normally get a mention, who are heroes to bring all this together. And the adjudicators, the work that they have done. So it's been tremendous 3 days, particularly the last 2 days. And we now have to announce the grand final and the plate trophy. Those that have worked their way tirelessly to get to where we are now. Now, I want to say that those of you that have not reached the plate or the grand final, don't despair, because very often it takes several competitions for us to reach our ultimate goal in life. But what you all must do is you must all pat yourself on the back and be proud because you've represented your country. You are unique in that you are representing your country. You've been chosen. So congratulate yourself, even if you haven't got to the plate or the grand final. You've done extremely well to get here. And that's so important. And this will be on your CV, on your record for the rest of your life, that you've represented your country. And that says a lot. And it is very special thing to do. So be proud and give yourself a big pat on the back. And I'm sure you're all very anxious to know now who's reached the grand final, who's reached the plate trophy. So I'm going to hand you over to our senior adjudicator, the man that does tirelessly work behind the scenes, Mr. Ron Scott, who will start by kicking off those of you that have reached the plate trophy. Over to you, Ron.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
Recording in
David,
progress.
and Dr. Bose. Can I just say thank you all, contestants and mentors, and especially for those who are perhaps, it is maybe 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, sitting up here watching and waiting for the results. And there are maybe 1 or 2 people who are actually just thinking about going to bed. So you just have to stay up for another 10 or 15 minutes, please. I'm sure you will. Anyway, welcome to all of you. Dr. Bose and Professor Foskett, I think have said everything about the character and the spirit of YCO. So I'm not going to say any more because that's not what you want to hear. You want to hear the names of the countries who have qualified. And first of all, I'm going to call out the countries who have qualified for the plate trophy. They're being called out in no particular order. I stress that. And so here we go. The first country to qualify for the plate trophy is Turkey. Also qualifying, Barbados.
Congratulations.
Also qualifying, Armenia.
There you go. Congratulations.
Well done.
Also qualifying, Canada.
Congratulations, guys.
Next to qualify, Spain.
Congratulations.
And now, Indonesia.
Super congratulations.
And the next qualifier is our host country, India.
Okay. Congratulations.
And also qualifying, Namibia.
Congratulations, guys.
And not far from me, qualifier, Wales.
Congratulations.
And finally, Mexico. And these are the 10 qualifiers: Turkey, Barbados, Armenia, Canada, Spain, Indonesia, India, Namibia, Wales, and Mexico. Well done, all of you. I'm now going to hand over to Professor Foskett, who is going to announce the qualifiers for the grand final.
Right.
Professor Foskett.
Thank you very much, Ron. Now the qualifiers for the grand final, not in any particular order, at random. The first qualifier for the grand final is Nepal.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Nepal.
Well done.
The second qualifier for the grand final is Iran.
Congratulations, guys. Iran.
Well done. The third qualifier for the grand final is New Zealand.
New Zealand. Super congratulations.
The fourth qualifier for the grand final is England.
Many congratulations, guys. Team England.
The fifth qualifier for the grand final is Iceland.
Super congratulations, Iceland.
The sixth qualifier for the grand final is Italy.
Congratulations, guys.
The seventh qualifier for the grand final is Greece.
Congratulations, guys.
The eighth qualifier for the grand final is Singapore.
Super congratulations, folks.
Ninth qualifier is Bulgaria.
Congratulations, folks.
And the last qualifier to be announced is Switzerland.
Well done, well done. Congratulations.
Now, I'll repeat again, these are in no particular order, totally random. So the 10 qualifiers are Nepal, Iran, New Zealand, England, Iceland, Italy, Greece, Singapore, Bulgaria, and Switzerland. Well done to all the grand finalists and the plate finalists. Well done, and well done all those that didn't qualify. As I said, be proud You've represented your country. It's a great achievement. Well done. I congratulate you all. Now we're ready for the grand final and the plate trophy. Well done. Over to you, Dr. Bose.
That's fantastic, Professor Foskett. I think congratulations from all of us at the organizing committee to all the plate winners and the qualifiers for the grand finale, who will be vying for the gold, silver, bronze, and the other awards, and which would be held tomorrow and a day after. So I think it's been absolutely going to be a thrilling photo finish, I'm sure, because I could see the faces. Everybody is super excited. Everybody is dancing. I think that's the spirit of Olympiad. That's the spirit of the Young Chef Olympiad. It's all about young people. And as you very rightly said, Professor Foskett, I mean, those who have not featured in the top 20 or in the top 10, they have done themselves greatly proud of, because they have represented their country and they deserve a special pat on their back. I am personally congratulating to all of them, because this is the International Young Chef Olympiad, and being there itself is such a great honor. And so please don't feel despair, because you have done a great job. And I once again like to congratulate Abdullah. Like to congratulate on behalf of everyone.
Yes, absolutely. I think it's a very satisfying feeling for all of us behind the scenes out here, with over 500 people working across the country, trying to put this event in place in perspective. I think it's a very satisfying feeling, and I'm very happy. All of us are, in fact, very excited out here behind the scenes as well. I can see everybody.
Yes.
We can't show you, we can't turn the camera back, but everybody's very excited out here, smiling and hugging each other. So I think many congratulations, and we would be taking a very short break, but then we will come back to Mr. Ron Scott. We will open the Q&As. We will open the forum for the question and answers, and we will hand it over to Mr. Ron Scott.
Thank you, Abdullah.
Ron, we'll be right back in 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay, over to you, Mr. Ron Scott, for the Q&As and, to take the ceremony forward.
Right. Okay. Right. For all the qualifiers, as you know, the plate trophy and the grand final are split over 2 days. This is to allow for whichever part of the world you're in and to help out with the time zones. So I can let you, if you listen now, this will all be confirmed in emails coming out to you later on this morning from me. But for the grand final, the following countries will be competing tomorrow, Thursday. That is New Zealand, Iran, Singapore, Bulgaria, and Nepal. You will all be competing on Thursday. The remaining 5 countries, Italy, England, Switzerland, Greece, and Iceland, compete on Friday. In the plate trophy, countries competing tomorrow, Thursday, are India, Turkey, Namibia, Indonesia, and Armenia. And the final 5 countries competing on Friday in the plate trophy are Wales, Canada, Spain, Mexico, and Barbados. For Thursday, both competitions are running and start at the same time. So login is 7 a.m. GMT time, and competition starting at 8 o'clock GMT time. On Friday, it's a later start. It is login time at 11 o'clock in the morning, GMT, and the competition starts at 12 o'clock GMT time. The plate trophy lasts for the grand final is 2 hours, 30 minutes. All of this will be confirmed to you, and full and details And again, if anybody has any questions later on, they can come back to me by email. I would like to ask the two lead judges, our Chief Judge Andreas Muller, and who is going to be Chief Judge and Lead Judge for the Grand Final, and John Wood, who is our Senior Lead Judge for the Plate Trophy. I would like to ask if either of them have got anything they wish to say to the qualifiers. Andreas.
All right, let's spotlight Chef Andres team.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon or good morning to everybody, or good evening. It's a great result to see who is in the final and the plate trophies. As I will be overseeing the finals, I wish, of course, everybody best of luck, good success. As we all emphasize, we're looking for skills and we're looking for innovations. Take your time, review your recipes. Practice a little bit more. It's going to be a very tough competition because we have fantastic countries participating. And of course, without the help of IIHM, all our judges, we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Andreas. Could we ask John Wood to come in?
Hello, Chef John.
Hi, thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Just really to both the mentors and the competitors, you congratulations, huge congratulations to everybody that's got through. It's been absolutely brilliant. And really, just so echoing what Andreas says, you have possibly one day left or a few hours left before you go into the competition. Make sure you're relaxed, make sure you're prepared. Go through it in your head, think about what you're going to be doing and how you're going to be doing it. Thinking about where, obviously, because we're judging remotely, we can't taste, but you have your local judges that can do the tasting. So we're going to be looking at details and asking you questions as you go through, and just remain calm. You're in a friendly environment. We're there to help, and anything you need from a support point of view, we're there as judges. And lastly, I just want to wish you all the very best of luck, and looking forward to seeing you over the next 2 days.
Thank you very much, John. Thank you. Could I ask, are there any countries at this moment in time wish to ask a question of either of the lead judges? If you do, can you indicate, put your hand up on the...
Iceland wants to ask a question, Ron. I'll request the team if you could spotlight Iceland and unmute them, please. Give us a moment.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, requesting Iceland to raise your hand once again, please. IT team is having a little challenge in locating the position. Team Iceland. Any other country? Do we have any other country while we locate Iceland? If you could just raise your hand on the laptop, there is an icon called raise hand. If you could use that and indicate us if you wish to ask a question.
Hi, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Okay, my question is this. Is it possible to see the pictures of the food? Those are in the final rounds. So is it possible to share with all of us?
Yes, if you could identify your country, please. Singapore?
I mean, those are in the top 10. Like those are competing in the Master Grand Finale. So whenever those are winners, can the dish picture of the dishes can be displayed on the screen?
I'll give this to Ron to answer. Ron, over to you.
I'm sorry, I'm not quite too sure I understand exactly what you mean.
I don't understand the question either.
No.
Okay.
You're asking about displaying dishes.
Not to explain the dishes, like a picture of the food. Those are winning countries. Sure. Like the country name appears, so that their dish pictures can be appear on the screen.
John, did you want to come in there? John Wood.
Yeah.
John,
Give us a moment. Requesting team to unmute Chef John, please.
John muted. Yeah,
So
John.
I think the question they're asking is they want to see the other competitors that have got through to the finals, a picture of their dishes, where we don't do this because of, basically people have submitted that, we've done our judging, we don't then show all the pictures of all the other competitors' dishes to the rest of the competitors. Is that the question you were asking? Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yes. Normally, when we come in India previously, so the mentors, they have opportunity to see the food for the other competitors also there. So so in this ways, competitors also can learn from others what other student has display their talent. So it's a good learning from each other.
Yeah, for sure. No, the point taken. Obviously, it's quite difficult to get all the pictures and pull them together right this second. We'll have a look and see if we can do something before the end of the competition, but we'll take it on board that we can look at this and potentially present that, but we'll discuss that internally. But at the moment, we can't do it right now.
No. Okay. Thank you, John. I think Mexico have their hand up.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good evening to all. Good morning to the other countries. We have a question of the time of the competence for Friday, because in our time it will be 1 in the morning. It is right.
No. It will be, your login time is 11 a.m. in the morning in GMT. Now you are 5 hours behind us, 6 hours behind us.
6 hours behind.
Yeah, that would be 5 o'clock in the morning, Mexico.
Okay, 5 in the morning is right. Okay, thank you very much.
No, we're never ask you to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning. We're not that cruel.
No, it's no problem. I only need the permission of the university to open the kitchen.
We apologize, but as you understand, this is one of the slight problems with the time zones.
That's right.
Trying to fit them in so that the time zones are such that the countries who are competing on Thursday are actually those who are from the Middle East and going eastwards to a large extent. And then on Friday, it's those who are mainly in Europe or in Africa and going west towards the likes of yourself and Barbados and Canada. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, we've got Italy here. They have a question. We'll unmute Team Italy. Please go ahead with your question, Team Italy.
May I ask?
Yeah, please go ahead.
I just want to know if I can slightly review my recipes and maybe change or add something to the dish.
We already have your dish, your recipe submitted. Could I maybe ask Andreas to answer that?
Yeah, I have to check with, of course, also with John Wood. What I would say is if you submit it early enough, maybe within the next 2 or 3 hours and not tomorrow, then we could add that into the folder as well. Maybe you can highlight what you have changed so everybody knows, all the judges knows, okay? But it is a small change, not the entire change of the recipe, right? That would definitely have some minus points, A small change we can, I think we can accept. John, you agree with this?
Yeah. I mean, actually, the recipes that were sent to us initially were only for round 1. You didn't have to do the chicken dish for the final and the trophy final because you didn't know you were in the final until now.
That's
so
right.
yes, you need to submit your recipes, but again, do that as soon as possible. Yeah, but you won't be doing that through Kitchen Cut. You'll just send that to ICO. Yes.
I know that. Thanks, John. Thanks, Andreas. I know that Italy, you have already submitted your recipes. I actually did ask everybody, even before they knew whether they're going to be in the final or not, to submit the recipes. So we do have some recipes from some of the qualifiers. One of the things that's coming out, as we say this morning, is to please urge every single qualifying country for the plate trophy in the grand final to please submit their recipes. And they must submit them within the next few hours, 3 or 4 hours, so that I can then share them with the judges. So Italy, yes, if you would send me a note of your changes, your amendments to that, I will attach it to the recipe, and that will then be forwarded on to the judges. Later on today, I need to submit all the recipes to the judges, so they have a chance to look at the recipes before we start the competition tomorrow. Is that okay, Italy? You send us in your changes, and we will attach that to your recipes already submitted. Okay.
Fabulous. Wonderful. Great. Thank you, Italy, for asking that question. And do we have any other country that's gotten a question before? All right. So not a problem. Keep tuned in, guys. We will be we're taking a short break. We'll be right back, and then hand it over to Professor Foskett. Give us a moment, and you tuned in to watch the result announcement. We've got one more, I think, country that has raised hand before we go. If you could just identify yourself. One moment.
Equatorial Guinea.
Sorry?
Equatorial Guinea.
Equatorial Guinea. All right, please go ahead and ask your question.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My young chef wants to know how much points she gets.
Sorry,
the contestants want to know how much points she gets.
You mean for the different criteria, marking criteria? Is it the marks for the different criteria in the? Oh, I see. No, I know you. This is yes. This is for round one. You're talking about.
Yes.
Yes.
Round.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will share that with you at the end of the YCO. If you be patient, that once the YC is all finished, we will then inform you and give you feedback. We will provide each country with feedback from the judges for your particular group, and you'll also be provided with the marks of what you have achieved. Okay, and this is to give you guidance and to give your competitor the necessary support and maybe suggestions from the judges of areas where you can look to improve on and work on, and everything else will be very positive, I assure you. But yes, you will get these, but it will be, it won't come out until after the competition itself is finished on Saturday. Is that okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's fine. Can I just make one other point as well that I think is very important for all the qualifiers? The marks that you earned in round one, they're now gone. You are being now judged purely on your performance tomorrow and Friday on the final. So your marks from round one do not come into our calculations anymore. Oh, that is quite clear. And as I say to all countries, please get your recipes sent in to us, and please within the next 3-4 hours at the latest, please, because it's very important that the judges have an idea that can see exactly what your proposals are and what you're going to be producing on the day. That is everything from me, Abdullah.
Ron, there's a couple of questions have come up about requesting you to repeat the timings. For clarity, if you could do that, please.
Right, I'll say it again, but this will be confirmed in an email shortly. But for Thursday, for both the plate trophy and the grand final, login time on Zoom is 7 a.m. GMT, 7 o'clock in the morning GMT time. And the competition itself will start at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. And the qualifying and the grand final is 2 hours, 30 minutes. The plate trophy, 2 hours. On Friday, login time is 11 a.m. GMT, and the competition will commence at 12 o'clock, midday GMT time.
Fabulous.
And that will be confirmed with by me, and I'll also forward with them the necessary login details that we already have got set up, and anything else that is required.
Wonderful. All right, great. Thank you, Ron. Guys, we'll be right back. Once we are back, we'll go to Dr. Bose and we'll go to Professor David Foskett. But before that, we'll take a short break. We'll show you the highlights of the opening ceremony of the world's biggest culinary Olympiad that's coming up. 176 cameras, all tuning in across this week. Over 40 countries bringing you the best and the biggest culinary Olympiad. Let's watch the opening ceremony highlights, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening in India, good afternoon, good morning, and a very good day. Welcome to the show back again. Honor to have all of you from Bulgaria to Barbados, from Iceland to Indonesia. It's of difficult time for the young people. Colleges, universities all over the world are closed, and we are never sure whether we can do it. To all the countries, my thanks. To all the contestants, my thanks. To all the mentors, all the judges, all the mentors, all the chef contestants.
It is for me a tremendous honor and pleasure being part of this wonderful competition.
In the name of all the coaches of the Young Chef Olympiad, I promise that we shall commit ourselves to ensuring that the spirit of hospitality and fair play is fully adhered to and upheld in accordance with the fundamental principles of Olympiad. Thank you.
For this Young Chef Olympiad 2022, please go ahead, Saurabh.
In the name of all competitors, I promise that we shall take part in the Young Chef Olympiad, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them, committing ourselves to the competition with a fair play, in true spirit of Olympiad, for the glory of the culinary world and the honor of our country. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for listening to this.
All the coaches of the Young Chef Olympiad, I promise that we shall commit ourselves to ensuring that the spirit of hospitality and fair play is fully adhered to and upheld in accordance with the fundamental principles of Olympiad. Thank you.
In the name of all the judges and officials, I promise that we shall officiate Young Chef Olympiad with complete impartiality, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern the true spirit of hospitality. Thank you.
All competitors, I promise that we shall take part in the Young Chef Olympiad, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them, committing ourselves to the competition with a fair play, in true spirit of Olympiad, for the glory of the culinary world and the honor of our country. Thank you.
It's so inspirational. I keep on listening to you, and I know that there is so much that has been said. There is so much that needs to be said, but I think what needs to be said is by the young chefs who would be performing for next few days.
All right, there you are. Over to you, Chef Ranveer.
Hi Abdullah, Dr. Bose, Dr. Foskett. I can see Chef Rahul and all the co-judges. Fantastic seeing all of you. And I think congratulations to IHM once again, to Dr. Bose for pulling this through.
This is the trophy. Woo! Declare the ceremony, sir. If you could declare the ceremony. World's biggest culinary Olympiad across 40 countries, 24 time zones, 176 cameras, all will boil down to this one big trophy. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And the big trophy that you can see on the right of Dr. Bose out there is the one trophy that you all fight for. Question, Dr. Bose. So what's your expectations, sir, from the coming grand finals and the plate trophies?
Yeah, first of all, let me convey my most warmest congratulations to all the students, all the countries who have qualified in the plate and in the grand final. My congratulations and thanks to all the judges and of course all the mentors who have worked very tirelessly over the last few months to make sure that they come to this level of that one of the not only largest, but one of the finest young chef Olympiad in the globe. I think it's a very, very exciting times, in spite of the fact that we still have got the pandemic going in most of the part of the world. But I think this particular tournament, this particular Olympiad has definitely brought a lot of light, lot of hope, lot of positivity, a lot of energy back in the minds of these young people. I could see the people whose name was declared by Professor Foskett and Mr. Ron Scott, the way they have been hugging, the way they have been celebrating their name being announced from the top 10 and the top 20. I think this is what Young Chef Olympiad is all about. It's all about bringing that light, bringing that hope, bringing that positivity back again from the dark days of the pandemic. And that is one of the biggest victory for the Young Chef Olympiad 2022. So let me congratulate once again all of them. I myself very, very excited. I'm almost pinching my hand that is actually true to be true that we are actually into the finals tomorrow and day after. And of course, the dazzling closing ceremony on Saturday. So all looking fine, all looking great, thanks to that technology, in spite of all the difficulties, in spite of all the challenges, in spite of all the problems that we have so many dropouts in the last 3 weeks who have been hit by the COVID. So many contestants from so many countries like Sri Lanka, Maldives, and so many, Thailand, they have to drop out because either the mentor or the participant has been affected by the pandemic, by the virus. But in spite of all this, we still have pulled it off and pulled it off in style. So there we are. All get ready for the grand finale and the grand plate final tomorrow and day after. And of course, not to forget about the glittering closing ceremony on Saturday evening India time, when we will be declaring the winner of this most historic, the 8th IIHM International Young Chef Olympiad 2022, and looking forward for that very, very eagerly. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for supporting us. And thank you for being a part of this huge, huge youth revolution called Young Chef Olympiad. Thank you so much.
Fabulous. Fabulous, Dr. Bose. Thank you so much. And I'd like to get in Professor David Foskett here to say a few words before we move on to the research symposium. Professor Foskett.
Well, thank you very much. And many congratulations to the finalists and the plate trophy finalists. It is a great honor for me once again to address you, because I feel very privileged to be part of this competition and the success of this competition. I think that what you've shown, that you are a light, you're all got a light shining around you. There's light all around you in this difficult time that we're in, and we're still not out of it yet, but we're coming out of it. We're bouncing back from the pandemic. As Dr. Bose has said, some countries have had to drop out in the last few days, sadly, because of the pandemic. But we've beaten it. The thing is, we've beaten the pandemic. We have beaten the pandemic. This international competition has shown that we can overcome adversity. We can overcome difficulty if we all work together to achieve the goals that we want to achieve. And this is a united front. All the countries competing have shown determination, have shown a great spirit of YCO, of bringing this together. So I congratulate you all, wherever you are in the world, to say thank you for taking the spirit forward. Well done. And you will be getting feedback from the round one. That feedback is being done at the moment, is being typed up, and it will be sent to you with the marks. Yeah. But you can all say to yourself, well done. You've shown great spirit in the YCO, because that's what the YCO is about. It is about bringing the world of culinary, the world of food, the world of hospitality together, because we are a central part of society. We are a central part of humanity. We create entertainment. We create pleasure. We create an experience. We contribute to people's health and well-being. And we are preventative medicine. What we do, we prevent disease. We prevent illness through good nutrition, through good food. And that's what we do. You have to stand up and be proud, because you're in a very, very important profession. And sometimes we don't often get the status we deserve, but we must stand up and be proud of what we do. Yeah, we are the world of food. We are the world of culinary. We are the world of hospitality. We create so much pleasure, apart from the economic situation that every country finds themselves in and needs hospitality and tourism. We create so much more to society. And look at the spirit, what YCO achieves. It brings people together in peace, in harmony, excitement, camaraderie, friendship, and peace. IHM and the Young Chef Olympiad builds bridges that cannot and will not be broken, only strengthened. So thank you very much, and we look so forward to the next few days. Well done. Thank you all.
Thank you, Professor Foskett. And ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned in to Channel 2 of the Young Chef Olympiad. That's giving you the results and the announcement feeds. Moving over, we've got the Research Symposium that's scheduled now on the same channel. Keep tuned in. As you know, Young Chef Olympiad is inspired, and the theme of the Young Chef Olympiad this year is the UN SDG 17 goals. You've got some amazing research presentations that are lined up on the same channel. I'll take this opportunity to also invite all your students of your colleges to come and participate in all the guest sessions that we've organized. Overall, across the week, we are beaming 124 guest sessions of all general managers, vice presidents, owners of biggest hospitality chains in the world that are coming and addressing on various topics related to the hospitality industry post-pandemic. I think these are fabulous sessions, and they are running continuously from Monday on 3 dedicated channels for the guest sessions, which is the Channel 3, Channel 4, and Channel 5. Your country spokes are forwarding you the links of all the 3 channels, and I'll request all the countries utilize this opportunity to ask and invite your students to come and log into our feeds and understand the world perspective on hospitality, because Young Chef Olympiad is just not about a culinary competition. It's about bringing knowledge of hospitality and culminate it down to this one feed of Young Chef Olympiad. So I request all the spokes to forward the symposium details to all the countries you have, but you've got the permission to forward this symposium feed that's scheduled today at 3:30 p.m. India time. Where we've got 8 symposiums lined up one after the other, and some amazing topics on 8 very strong topics of hospitality that matter to you and that matter to all of us out here.
Absolutely.
And Dr. Bose, what do you have to say about this symposium that's lined up?
Absolutely. In fact, these symposiums are not in the sidelines. These are very much a part of the entire culinary experience for the young chefs, because they have to listen to the top chefs of the world, the top kitchen designer, the general managers, the executive directors, the owners, the CEOs, and that will enhance their entire world of imagining what the hospitality is all about. Of course, the culinary part, the cooking part is very important, but with that, they have to understand the business part, they have to understand the commercial part, they have to understand the kitchen management part, and this symposium will definitely add on to their knowledge, and they will be very, very richer while they can apply this knowledge in their own life and business. I think these are amazing sessions. No one should miss it.
Absolutely stunning. Great. Thank you, Dr. Bose. And I'll request all the spots to once again forward the link of the symposium today. That's starting in a while from now, to all the countries. And countries, it's a request that you have the permission to invite your friends, your students, specifically to come and join these feeds. Because not every day you get these stalwarts that are joining in today to come and talk on topics that matter to you and to us. With this, we end the announcement of the result announcement feed here. But keep tuned in on the same channel. Don't log out. We've got the research symposium now. We've got some amazing research papers that will be presented on the same channel. So please don't log out. Let's learn from each other. Let's see what the research papers are all about. And thank you for logging in to hear the result announcement feed. And on the same channel, we'll carry forward. We'll take a short break, and I'll hand it over to my colleague, Mr. Rupinder Khurana.
Thank you.
The
Thank you so
International Institute of Hotel Management has emerged as a true leader in the tourism excellence. It connects India's talented youth to the wider sector and the world. Furthermore, the IHM Global Center of Tourism and Hospitality Research is a forum that will enhance this unique relationship between hospitality, education, and employers.
The International Young Chef Olympiad, YCO, hosted by IIHM, an exclusive partner International Hospitality Council, IHC, UK, started with the vision of being the best global platform to bring the world closer via food. Since its inception in 2015, YCO is now arguably the world's biggest culinary contest.
From Armenia to Zimbabwe, from Canada to Cambodia, from England to Egypt, from Ireland to India. This is the United Nations.